Hey everyone, it's Laura here from makingcardsystem.com, and today I'm here sharing a bright and happy sequin shaker cards. Today's video is part of a video hop hosted by Emily Leiphart. Emily is celebrating 100 YouTube videos and 2,500 YouTube subscribers. Be sure to watch until the very end of this video for details about a giveaway. So today I'm starting out with a piece of white Nina cardstock that measures 4 inch by 5 1/4. Then I'm going to use a new stamp set from Winnie Walter called The Party. Just going to grab some of these tiny stamps to create a bright colored background. Going to use 4 different colors of Hero Arts inks. These are called Orange Soda, Lemon Yellow, Bubblegum, and Tide Pool. And I'm going to stamp each stamp using the different inks, and I will always be cleaning my stamp in between changing colors because I just don't want my ink pads to get all dirty. So here I'm using bubblegum ink. This is one of my favorite pink inks out there, and then I'm using lemon yellow. This is also my favorite yellow ink. Just really love how bright it is. Now I'm using a die cut frame. This is a stitched frame from the large stitched rectangles die cut set from Leiphart. Just going to run that through my Big Shop machine. And here I'm using another stitched frame. This one is from Pretty Pink Posh and it is from the Stitch Duo 1 die cut set. Going to create some embossed lines using this die cut. So I just took my Big Shop machine. I didn't use a solo shim or anything, just put a glass plate on there. Then I put my cardstock on the plate, and then on top of that cardstock I put a piece of a mouse pad and then another piece of rubber. You could also use these special mats to create embossed lines with die cuts, but a mouse pad just works fine as well. So after putting my glass plate on top of the rubber and the mouse pads, I ran that piece of paper through my Big Shop machine. So now I'm peeling away that rubber, and then you will see that the lines of this die cut are embossed. So the die cut didn't cut all the way through. And then I'm just going to peel off that die cut, and then you can see the lovely stitched lines. Just really like this technique, and as I mentioned before, a mouse pad works fine as well. So now I'm going to stamp donuts and a cake topper piece from the Sugar Rush stamp set from Winnie Walter using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. First I'm stamping the donuts, and then I'm going to stamp the banners. Just like that. And now I'm going to stamp my greeting. This greeting is from the Sparkle stamp set from Winnie Walter. This is a stamp set that you will get free in your order if you will order for more than $35. I will have details about the stamp set in the video description below. It will also be available for purchase later this year. But for now, you will get it free with your order that is more than $35. So now I'm going to stamp the second part of that greeting using bubblegum ink from Hero Arts. And I'm going to do some Copic coloring. First, I'm using white 13 to add a base of color. And I'm going to use white 19 to add some shading. Then I decided to go with some orange. First I'm using YR15. And then for the shadow effect I'm going to use YR18. Not blending that together at all because I really want to see the difference between the two colors. Now I'm going to color those donuts. First I'm using E53, and then I'm using E55 to add some shading. I decided to go with pink icing for those donuts. So first I'm adding a base using RV000, and this is just a very soft pinkish purplish color. And then I'm going to add shading using RV11. This is like the, just like a regular pink color, just really like this one. And then I'm blending those two colors together using my lightest color again. So I'm only using 2 different markers each time today. So now I wanted a piece of glitter paper behind that colorful frame. using some glitter paper for that, and I just traced that frame. You could also use a die cut instead of your scissors, but I was just a little bit lazy today, so I just grabbed my scissors and I cut that frame out by hand because nobody will ever notice the frame. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere it onto my card using my Tombow Mono adhesive. And then I grabbed a piece of fun foam, and again I'm going to trace that frame and I'm going to cut it out by hand. And you shouldn't use your die cuts with fun foam because it won't cut all the way through. So you just have to use your scissors to cut fun foam. So I'm just cutting a hole in the middle, and I'm just going around those traced, those little pen marks. Over here I have a piece of acetate from Lifestyle Crafts. This is my new favorite acetate. Just going to adhere it onto that frame using my Tombow Mono adhesive. And then I'm going to adhere that piece of fun foam using multi-medium matte. This is a really great glue to adhere fun foam. And I'm going to add some of that glue onto my craft mat, and I'm going to use my finger to apply that glue. You could also use a paintbrush or a piece of cardstock or something to apply that glue, but this works great as well. So now I'm going to adhere that frame, going to press that down, and I'm just going to set that aside to dry. So now I'm going to use an exclusive sequin mix for Winnie Walter. This one is created by Pretty Pink Posh, and it is a special sequin mix for Winnie Walter's first birthday. Then I'm going to use that same glue again to adhere the other side of the fun foam. Again, I'm using my finger to apply that glue. You could also use a paintbrush. And I'm really adding a lot of glue because it really needs to be adhered very well onto this card. So I'm just going to press that down, and I'm going to set it aside to dry. And then once it is dry, you can start shaking your card. So that finishes up this sequin shaker card for Emily Leiphart's video hub. As I mentioned before, there are a bunch of giveaways today. These giveaways include gift vouchers from companies such as Winnie Walter, Ellen Hudson, Simon's Stamp, and there are so many more giveaways. For your chance to win, you just need to leave comments on the videos of this blog hub. There are many more details about this giveaway on my blog. There is a link in my video description below. And you should also check out the video description for a link to the next video. Thanks for watching.